Hello everybody, welcome back to Banjo Tooie. As you can see, we are now in Cloud Cuckooland, which is absolutely ridiculous level, to say the least. Now here's the thing, right? And I was thinking about this before, right? Like I was so happy that we got Honey back and Fall Proof, right? So you get Fall Proof, and it's fairly useful, because you got a couple levels to go through, including Grunty Industries, and there's a lot of places you can fall in that, right? And then you get Honey back, and you can't get Honey back until Grunty Industries, right? But here's the thing, right? The only assuming that you don't immediately leave, or not Grunty Industries. What was World 7? Hailfire Peaks. Hang on, I gotta. Excuse me. So assuming you don't get it, like go in, get a Cheeto page, and leave and get Honey back. Because Honey back would be insanely useful in Hailfire Peaks with the amount of damage potential you have, although I will admit that it is a little bit screwy with the snowball. But then you reach this world, right? Where presumably you just got Honey back, and now your biggest risk in this world is falling and it's an instant death. Like, they give you Honey back and then make it pointless. Because the odds of you taking enough damage to die at this point, assuming you've also been collecting the honeycombs, is little to none. I don't know what this is for. Oh, honeycomb bees. But yeah, it just like, because there are enemies in this, obviously. But just like every other enemy in the game, none of them are difficult. Alright, now I don't know if this will work. Will it shoot me? Sure does. So yeah, this guy here, he's like so proud of like his high jump record. Yeah, this is Mr. Fit. Okay. So yeah, all you need to do is bring those, and then, aha! So yeah, he has 3 events. He has that one. He has a speed one, like a race, and apparently a sack race. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's like an actual race at some point with the speedy shoes. I did not remember the sack race. But yeah, as you can see, this level here is absolutely horrendous. It is unlike Grunt. It's kind of like Grunty Industries, where it's not that the level itself is bad. It's that it's just so shit to navigate, you know? But unlike Grunty Industries, this one's bright, colorful, cheerful, and therefore better. For some reason, like, I mean, it's just not dark, dank, and beating the shit out of you, you know? Oh. Oh no, whatever will I do? Oh, look, I'm back to full health. Man, that's an awfully big door. Okay. So I want to try this, because I may end up cutting. Because this is Canary Mary, again. Oh, and she wants you to ride on its mouse. And this race is absolutely ridiculous. The only way I managed to beat this race on the 64, I do believe, was with a turbo controller. Now I'm going to use the tactic that I learned, where you don't like go super fast right away, because she'll compensate for whatever speed you're at. But as you can see, I can't get anywhere near like that's honestly as fast as I can press. Like, we'll try one more time, and I'll try giving it a bit more. Come on. Okay, let's see. And it honestly hurts. Like, that she's like that. Yeah, see, like, I got fucking nothing. Now there is a way. All right, well that was race one. All right, so that gets us a Jiggy. Now, unfortunately, there is a race back, and if you're wondering how I did it, because if you've ever played this, you know that this race is fucking bullshit. Now, you can look online, and there's a lot of fucking ways to do it. And now, a lot of them say it's like, oh, just press it slow and steady so that you're right behind her, and then once you pass Wumbas, then mash the button even faster, right? I don't know what speed these people are mashing buttons at, but it must be fucking, like, epilepsy speeds. Because I cannot press the button fast enough to stay right behind her, let alone pass her. And like I lose like immediately. Um, so what I do is I take a pen and I just put it like in between my X and Y button, and then just vibrate it back and forth and that seems to work. I don't know why. I guess I am hitting the button slightly faster, but like I don't know. It's still not a guarantee. It still took me quite a few tries even with that. And now we're going for the Cheeto page, and it's, I do believe, an even longer course, and even more bullshit. Although she seems to be, well, I mean, I was gonna say she seems to be awfully slow, but like I got my rhythm now with my pen on my controller, so that could be it. And now the worst part about it, right, is that it never feels like you're going fast anyway. Like right now, I am way ahead of her for some reason, and I still feel like I'm going slow as fuck. Like with the minecart, I guess it's because the minecart was actually like on tracks and like you were going through the level and you could see shit. It always felt like you were going fast. Uh, Whereas with this one here, like you're on a mouse and you're for the most part in the air and not really close to anything. Uh, which really makes it seem like you're going really slow. Because like everything is so far away from you that it just feels like none of it. Now, it's a good way to see the level and where you might need to go for a lot of stuff. Because pretty much everything you pass by in here has a Jiggy or something in it. See, now that's that bullshit I was talking about right there. Where, yeah, she'll just fucking be gone all of a sudden. Yeah, where are you? Perhaps we better start again, because she's just, like, she'll just speed up. Like, it is 100% bullshit. But once again, I will cut until I've accomplished it. Oh my fucking Christ, finally. Let's see. We're probably like, what, 5-10 minutes into this video? I've been recording for over an hour. Uh, no joke. I'm literally looking at my recording right now. It says I've been recording for an hour and 8 minutes. So Canary Mary can go fuck herself. with a rusty cactus. I don't know how cactus gets rusty, but I don't care. But yeah, now she fucks off and hopefully gets shot by a hunter. Not like a one shot and dead, like hopefully like a gut shot or something so that she bleeds out slowly. And, you know, is in great pain the entire time. That would be ideal. But yeah, she can straight up go fuck herself. But we did it, or I did it. You didn't. You weren't even there. You didn't even see it. You saw the end. And also, did you see how close that was? Still, like, you have no idea. Now I will say, unlike, because like the whole like staying behind her thing, you tell she's like, what the hell is with this? Nope. Like the whole staying behind her thing, 100% did not work. Burn it? Nope. For the first, for the Jiggy, it did not. She took off way too fast right at the beginning, and you had to fucking button mash immediately to do it. But for that one there, you did not need to button mash. That one there was actually what all of those hints seem to be, like what everybody tells you online. It's like, oh, just, you know, do it slowly until you can do it, right? Now, I think that's a Banjo-only ability, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it's also the only ability in this game. But I also believe that there might be something else that we must do. Alright. Before we can actually get Banjo up there. I think Kazooie might have to do something, like hatch that egg or something. But anyway, yeah, so like, definitely that one there, you could definitely slower button mash. You still couldn't go like super slow. Like whatever you think slowly is, probably double it. Whoops, that's not the right word. Nope, there it is. Probably double it. And then you just have to mash the button once you get close to the finish line. But yeah, floaters are floating, whatever. But even still, it's still fucking bullshit beyond belief. Okay. So now I think... Nope, that's not the right one. If I take that... Yeah, it makes Banjo float. And that's how I get over there. But anyway, yeah, it was completely bullshit. I mean, there were so many times where like I was like right at the end. So I'd start mashing, and then just all of a sudden she was just still in front of me. Like, it's such a bullshit like, it's such a bullshit thing for a Cheeto page, right? Like, there's a huge number of people out there who've never done it. And I can 100% see why. And I hate everybody who's like, oh, I did it just fine. Jump on top. Now in the backpack you can hop. Oh, right. Right, I forgot that's what the option is. Which I do believe may be only used in this level for that sack race. So like you just have Banjo and you do this, and now you can walk on stuff that would otherwise hurt you. Like those brambles that we're clearly going to have to run through for the sack race, you know. Stuff like that. I honestly, it's such a weird ability to throw in right at the end of the game, and it's, well, worthless outside of the one Jiggy that you get in this level, I think. It might be useful for 2 Jiggies in this level, but overall, it's a fairly worthless thing. Well, that's interesting. So this here is like the main hub, basically, of this level, and there is stuff to do in here, and you need to come in here a lot. I hear something bouncing. Have you looked in this pool yet? Okay. But yeah, it's... What was I saying? Yeah. So we end up in here a lot. There is, like I said, some stuff that we obviously need here. But for the most part, what you need it for is to just like to reach the other areas of the level. Well, actually, now that we have what is it, sack pack, I guess. Oh, we actually have a flight pad there, which is useful, obviously, for you, because why not? Now we do have a lot of things that Banjo himself. I say a lot. I can think of at least 2 things that's like just Banjo that deals with it, and apparently Kazooie has to do this one. Hatch that egg, and then I'm assuming that that'll take us to over there, okay. And then that'll shoot us up there, which is the Bramble Race. Alright, so we need to go and split up again and figure out how to get up here with Kazooie, which is apparently the Claw Climber boots. So that's easy enough. And then we just have to remember which way we went for Banjo. These enemies, obviously not any harder than any other enemy, or easier than some, because they only take 1 hit. Not 2, but they are fairly annoying. Just because like they do pop up directly in front of you. Oh, look at that, there's a... Okay. Oops. Whee! Oops, no, come on. Yeah, there we go. Yay, we got another Jinjo. Alright. Oh shit, actually is the... Okay, good. I was wondering if the footprints actually started here or if they started somewhere else. Man, they don't give you a lot of time to get there, do they? It's fine. It's enough time. That's all that really matters. Oh, come on. Up on the egg. Good Kazooie. Now then, do we get a... Nope, we do not get a change pad here, but that's fine. Yeah, the rest of this level, by the way, that there, while this level is not like my favorite level, it's also not Grundy Industries. But that race there, 100%. I don't think there would ever be any question about it. Is every single person who's played this game most hated Jiggy and Cheeto Page. I don't think that you could find a person on the planet that has 100% in this game where that is not just like nightmares thinking of that fucking thing. Because it is such a bullshit thing to have to do. Like, because like for the rest of this game, right? Like nobody's gonna tell you that Banjo Kazooie or Banjo Tooie is hard. I mean, there are some hard challenges maybe, and there is some stuff that might take you a minute or 2 to figure out. But nobody's gonna say that it's that it's a very hard game, right? Oh, okay. Apparently I planted a bean. Oh, why'd you shoot me that? Do I have to do something to grow that now? I honestly thought that would shoot me up, but I guess I need to do something to grow that. And I have absolutely no idea what I need to do to grow that. Alright, well let's go get Kazooie back. We'll head into Mumbo's skull. I don't think that Mumbo needs that, but also the boss will be fighting whenever we find it, which could be right away. Because I can never remember where the boss is. The boss of this level is an evil Mumbo Jumbo, and I don't remember what his name is. It's like Mumbo Jumbo or some nonsense like that. But yeah, I don't. But there's two. So there's 2 Mumbo skulls, obviously. One for Mumbo and one for the bad guy. And I can never remember which one the bad guy is in, because like there's a red skull and a blue skull. So it's not like there's a normal Mumbo skull and another one that's like slightly different. Neither of them look right. And I can never remember which one actually has the boss. boss obviously won't be very hard because we have honey back, and you know, worst comes to worst, we can just run away. I can't believe that we've been recording for over an hour. Yeah, so I think this might actually be Mumbo's, because I think that they did a thing where, like, there's a Minjo in Mumbo's skull, but then there's, like, a regular Jinjo in the bad guys. Yeah. Want Mumbo's help? I do. Yeah, here you go. Now, I got him, but I am going to immediately throw him back on his chair here and come back for him later, because I don't know where his Mumbo pad is. We haven't found it yet. So I don't see the point in running around as him. It's just, I mean, obviously, if we run around as him, his thing has to be somewhere we can reach, right? As Mumbo, so, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot. Oh, yeah. So we need to shoot those things to get a Jiggy. And they'll shoot at us, but we can't do it, I don't think. Oh, alright. Well, we definitely can't do it if we do that. But I don't think we can do it as Banjo and Kazooie. I think we need to be the transformation, which I do believe is a bee in this level, in order to pop those, because the bee shoots little stingers. And I think that's what's needed to get them. Okay, we'll go talk to the safe here. I mean, if you're... Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, so he doesn't even know how to open himself up. Okay, so now I think we need to use the Clockwork Kazooie eggs to get his combination. And I think that they're all relatively close to him. Like, I don't think that they're, like, out and about in the world. Now, there was this goo up here. That maybe... Yeah, that's definitely too small for Banjo even in his backpack to get. Here, and boosh! Yeah, see, it even shows a picture of a clockwork egg. That's number 9. Now, I don't know if they're all behind the red goo. I mean, we had that other platform right at the beginning, right, that had red goo behind it. I don't remember where all of these things are. I mean, I don't remember a whole lot about this level, in all honesty, besides, like, the nonsense with Canary Mary. But I think we'll just keep exploring for now until I, oh, fuck. Really, both of them are underwater, eh? Alright, interesting. I guess we could go and do the transformation then. We'll get this stupid fucking note first. There we go. But we'll just explore for right now because there is a few things I know that we need to do. Here we go. Here's one, actually. Now, if you remember in Hailfire Peaks, we had that one woman asking about George. So this is George Ice Cube, stuck up here. Yeah, so Blizzard blew him up here, and Mildred is the one that we absolutely destroyed to get the Jinjo. And now, yeah, he literally asked you to push him off the cliff. And there's no reason not to. But yeah, once again, Banjo-Tooie showing its fucking brutal side. Not only do you have to kill his wife in order to get a Jinjo, you have to throw him off of this, and he fucking melts in ice. Which is really the main issue with with having everything in your game be sentient. Because, like, if everything is sentient, it... Oh, look at that. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know why I keep thinking A is to shoot the eggs out her ass. But yeah, with everything being sentient, every time you kill something or something like that happens, it's brutal. Because it's like, you're not just pushing an ice cube into water to cool it off. You're literally murdering an ice cube in order to cool off water so that some pigs can go swimming. Like, it's not even like, oh, you're killing the thing, but like, you know, it's to do something good. It's like, no, you're killing the thing so that something else can just have a swim. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. But for anybody wondering, I said before that I was thinking of doing Ocarina of Time if I could get it working. I did get it working, in fact. It does seem to work. It does seem to record. So hopefully we'll be good. We'll wait and see, obviously, because I didn't actually try recording anything on it. Behind the skull, no. Okay, so this should be the bad guy. Should be the boss. And then this should be a good Jinjo. Yes. Okay. So now that we know that the bad guy is in the blue skull, we can save him for the end. Because, like, I do enjoy ending on a boss fight. So, I mean, now that we know where the boss is, we'll be good to go. Okay, Banjo, get around the turdy looking... It does just look like a really long green turd, doesn't it? Anyway. Top. Okay, so this we need Banjo for, but we also need Kazooie. But let's see where this sends us. Okay, over the skull, and... Holy shit, that thing really sent us, didn't it? Oh, the Goo Castle. Okay. Pretty sure we can't do anything with this. I think I need Banjo. Yeah, I need Banjo because I can't get that with the Clockwork Egg because they can't jump high enough. Okay, so that I need just Banjo to get across there. I need to hatch the egg, or to get across the bramble up top. I need to hatch the egg, which means there's either another entrance that Kazooie can reach and not Banjo, or no, I was gonna say, or there's like another entrance. I see that there's actually like a thing over there that can be spit out. I'm pretty sure even, yeah. Now, granted, actually, come to think of it, oh, since we have Honey back, I mean, there's no reason we can't just do that. Okay, so then here's an entrance. So let's see where this one takes us, or this one is here. Okay, it's right there. So I need to get the springy boots as Kazooie and then get up there. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Ow. Man, Honeyback just really makes you give zero fucks about enemies anymore. Like, before it was always useful to take out enemies just so that, like, they couldn't hit you. Because, you know, eventually you would die. But now it's just like, who cares? Hit me all you want. Whee! And since we're just Kazooie, we get extra height. Actually, way more than we need. Holy shit. Okay, so this. Give us that. Go back and get Banjo, and then we can go across. And by the looks of it, it's just going to be another place to plant one of those beans. Gotta be this door, right? Yeah, whatever. Ugh. Okay. Oops. Anyway, let's get up there. Get across, and like I said, that looks like it's just gonna be a bean. I think, I could be wrong, but I think we need to find Mumbo's pad. Yeah, whatever. In order to grow any of these beans. Now, apparently it's not one Mumbo pad per... Or clearly it's not one Mumbo pad per bean thing. Now, I don't know if planting or if finding Mumbo's pad first may have been better. Like maybe if I'd found Mumbo's pad first, it would have, like once Banjo planted them, it would have just immediately grown them. I don't know, but that's all three of our beans. I honestly don't even know where the first one went. I have no recollection of planting, because we got 3 of them, I think. And I have 0 recollection of where the third one got planted, or the first one got planted. Okay, so we'll try that door next once I get Kazooie back. And like I said, Mumbo, his pad has to be somewhere he can reach. He can't grip grab, he can't swim, I don't think. He can't use any of the, like the different shoes. He can probably get in the plant things and use those. Okay, this should open that. And I think all we need to do is just fly in there. In a time limit, okay. Well, Kazooie wouldn't be able to reach that. Oh wait, because there might be a flight pad on that. Not that I probably wouldn't be able to reach that anyway, would I? So that opens up that. So if we go over here, angle ourselves. Yeah, flight pad right there, but obviously not nearly close enough. So that might be one that we once again need just Kazooie for. And then like with just Kazooie, maybe we can glide over to it. Oh, whoops. Not the right one. No, not that one either. A, there it is. Okay. So now this should finish our pterodactyl land. I do believe. Because this will fill up his watering hole here. Now this is the one that I don't know if we need to go and get. Yippee! This pool's full of water. So now if you didn't get the Cheeto page before, you could go jump in the pool of water and just swim and grab it real easy. Okay. Yeah, his odd-shaped gold tooth. Yeah, okay, so now that completed Pterodactyl Land right there. So we don't even have to go back to it to collect it, which is nice. It's actually very nice of them. I think more or less the same thing happens with Hailfire Peaks. Like, we'll have to go to Hailfire Peaks to do the last thing with to get Jolly Roger's one, which is really weird. Like Jolly, like I think I said this before, like Jolly Roger's, like that Jiggy, there is so much work that goes into getting it. It's ridiculous. Okay, I think that might be our last door in here. I think we've went through all of them now. So now, as long as I can remember which door... It was that one, right? Like, that is the one that we just went through. Right, and then it has the coins. Yes, good. I mean, it doesn't look like a... Maybe. I mean, I fucked up the jump first time, but hopefully they gave you enough time to, oh god, they did, but just fucking barely. Inside the pot o' gold. Now you're probably a bad guy, yeah. Okay, so if we look on this, is that not right? There. Oh, I see. I've missed the hole. You'll see that each one is a different colored egg. Come on, Kazooie, aim. Go. And then there we go. Ooh, and now we get gold eggs, eh? Oh, right. I forgot about this. Fabled Pot of Gold Shooting Challenge. You must hit at least 75 Jiggies in 45 seconds. And 90 will give you an extra. Okay. So I need to hit 90 then, basically. So yeah, if you go at the right pace, you should hit most, if not all of them. The hard part is honestly keeping your cursor in the right space, like right there, right? Like it dipped just a little bit or went up depending on. Oh, no, down a little bit. Come on, there we go. Oh, damn it. Alright, so we didn't get 90, but hang on. So that gives us a Cheeto page. Okay. Yes, yes. Go! Up a bit, there we go. It's very odd, like, when you miss. Good God, and for some reason, once, like, I start going to, like, the top ones, or, like, when I gotta go to, like, the bottom ones, it's so much harder to keep it, like, steady like this, so that I actually hit them. Oh, come on! I went all around that fucking Jiggy. Like, good God. That was bullshit beyond belief. Come on, Kazoo. You can do it. I can't fucking believe that. I went, like, all around it. Okay, that should clear all of that row. Oh, almost. Apparently I missed way more than I thought I did. Okay, up. Stay steady. Up. Okay, come on. Come on, that's good, okay. Yep, those two, and then we'll go down. Oh, damn it. Doesn't matter. Did it anyway, but... Oh no! Yeah, it wasn't that easy. It did. So I think there might be 100. I don't know. I think there might be exactly 100 or so. You might have won all my prizes, but I bet you can't hit all 100 yet. Give it a try. No. Why would I bother? You get nothing for it. Like, she isn't lying when she said that you won all of her prizes. There is literally zero reason to attempt that. Now, if you're wondering why you didn't just walk in the front door, it's because the front door is never open. Unfortunately. Ow, you bitchin' flower. And good God, are we ever not... What the fuck, Kazooie? Jesus Christ. The hell was that? Anyway. I think that might be the race. in all honesty. That might be where you race the dude with the speedy shoes. Also, if you're wondering, like, you know, if the... Okay, so that is the one we went in. Do we not actually have a door? Oh, there's a door way up there. Let's go for that one. If you're wondering if, like, the backpack race is difficult, it is not. Because, as you can imagine, there's no... They couldn't really make it difficult because there's no way to speed up or slow down Banjo while he's in the backpack. I mean, I don't remember if there's any enemies. If there is, maybe that's the way that you lose. But I don't... you know what? Mumbo's thing might be up here. It's over here. Oh, there's some speedy. Oh, so yeah, so that is the race. Because you have to go in there, get the speedy shoes. Or go over there, get the speedy shoes, and then when you come out here, you race them. But I think this might be the Mumbo pad over there. Yeah, it is. Alright, so we'll go and grab Mumbo then. We'll see if I can remember what door he was in. I don't. I'm going to tell you right now, we don't have to see. I have no idea. And there's so few warp points in this level. It's weird. Okay, let's see. Was this Mumbo? Yes. Okay, so Mumbo was in the red skull. Okay, apparently he had chased me out the door. But whatever. Okay. Yes, we want Mumbo's help again. This level is so fucking confusing to navigate. It's ridiculous. Like, I imagine once you learn it, you're good to go, but I've never learned it. It's just not something that's ever stuck in my head as to, like, oh, I need to go here and here and here and whatnot. Okay, so it's up here, right? But yeah, because I imagine if you did learn, like, all the paths in that and, like, where you needed to go and win, just like in any other game, you could probably, like, burn through this level super fucking fast. But for whatever reason, it's just not something that I've ever managed to register. You know, maybe there is more to... No, because I was going to say maybe there is more to those beans than just Mumbo's pad. Because maybe you need to, like, hatch them with Kazooie. Because, like, that would be a weird thing that you would have to do. It does say rain dance, so I mean, you would assume that this would then do it. And it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, because otherwise it would fill up that pool, but we've already emptied it, so... Or it just makes a rainbow bridge, I guess. Oh, is that how you're supposed to get there? Seriously? Okay, then. Oh, no, okay, good. It does have to grow now. Oh, thank Christ. And thankfully, we used all three that we had. And this way, we should actually be able to see where all three of them were. Okay, so that's the sack race. Oh, maybe we did only get two then. Okay. And in all honesty, I don't know where they are. I do know that for that trash can over there, we do need just Kazooie, I do believe. Because that is one of the little mini games that you can play in the multiplayer mode of this. It's a fairly easy one. Once again, without anybody to fight against, it is super easy. Now this is, or is it? No, it's this one over here. Whee! Now, just like a couple of the other levels, or at least one of the other levels, I do believe that that is in fact the only Mumbo pad. You can also take Mumbo, I do believe, to go and fight the evil Mumbo. I don't remember if it makes it easier or harder. It's Mumbo, he's not a very good fighter, so I'm going to assume it makes it harder. But anyway, we now have our rain set up, so we can now very easily get across that bridge and do the thing that we already did, because that's great. But we can now split up Banjo again, and hopefully get through the right door in order to do the race. Okay, so there was that. I'm gonna go this one first. I don't know that this is correct. I doubt that I'm that lucky. Yeah, that would be correct. Not that lucky. Really? Fuck off, flower. Okay, then let's try this door then. Yeah, whatever. Banjo, you are so fucking slow.